Good morning, dear children. Welcome to today's online class. We were dealing with the exercise 11.5. In that, up to question number 3 we have already completed, and question number 4 also, A and B part I have explained. And it is nothing difficult. The values of M is given in the table, and for M plus 10 you have to find out the values and write in the other column. Like fourth question, A part I am telling here. Here the values of M are given, and here you have to find out value of M plus 10 like this. And the value of M, if the value of M is 1, means instead of M you have to write down 1, and plus 10 is already given. So here answer will come 11. Next, for the value 2, M plus 2, means in the place of M you will write down 2. So 2 plus 10 you will get the value 12. Like this you have to solve for all are given up to 10, and the rest other 3 blank spaces are also given. So there you will fill out 11, 12 and 13, and so you will fill the next column M plus 10. So instead of M you will write down the values written for the column M. I should not say column, it is actually the row. And for the row M plus 10 you should do, instead of M you will put the value of M, and in that plus 10 you will do and write down the answer. Okay. And B part, for the B part, okay, one more thing I have left here. It is actually given, complete the table. First you will complete the table, and by inspection, inspection means just by seeing of the table, find out the solution to the equation. Here actually the equation is given. What equation is given? M plus 10 is equals to 16. M plus 10 is equals to 16. For that you have to find out the value of the variable. Means where you will get this 16. So where you will get the 16? For 3 you will get 13. For 4 you will get 14. For 5 you will get 15. For 6 you will get 16. So for the value 6, for the value 6 you are getting 16. So the value of M is 6. So you can say the solution of the equation is 6. This is the one way of saying solution of the equation is 6. The other way of saying is that the value of the variable M, the value of the variable M is 6. What are the two ways of saying? The solution of the equation is 6. Solution of the equation means this is the equation. The solution of this equation is 6. This is the one way of saying. The other way of saying is that the value of the variable is 6. What variable is used here? The variable M. And the value of this variable M is 6. So this way you have to solve. And here so many means up to 10 is given, and 3 other blank spaces are given. That you have to fill. Means fully up to 13 you have to fill this table. Then after, by inspection means by seeing, you will find out where this 16 is coming. Means M plus 10, this is M plus 10. For this, where you are getting 16. So this 16 you are getting for the value 6. So the variable M is having the value 6. Understood this one? The next one is in the similar way, but here different equation is given. And it is given in multiplication form. It is given in the multiplication form. 5t is equals to 35. 5t is equals to 35. So here the table is given. For the variable t you have to write down the values, and values are starting from 3. And for 5t you have to find for the row 3, 4, 5 and so on. And 5t 6 and 7. more are given, up to 11 is given, and then rest other 5 blanks are given. So 5t. 5t means 5 into this number. 5 into 3 is 15, 5 into 4 is 20. So in this way you go on 25, 30, 35. So now it is asking for which value of t you are getting 5t is equals to 35. So we are getting 5t is equals to 35 for the value 7. So what is the solution of the equation? The solution of the equation is t is equals to 7. So what are the two ways of saying? The solution of the equation 5t is equals to 35 is 7. This is the one way of saying. The other way of saying is that the value of the variable t in the given equation is 7. The value of the variable t in the given equation is 7. This is the second way of saying. Now coming to the next question. Here for z by 3 means division form is given. So you are getting mixed fraction. Otherwise nothing difficult. Some students just by seeing the division form or the mixed fractions, they are getting worried that how we will solve or how this solution will come, or if any teacher is asking what is your doubt, directly they will just see the division form or the multiplication form, division form or the mixed fractions, and that will be their doubt without seeing and without understanding. That should not be your doubt. First you just try how you will solve that. Like coming to the C part. For the variable z, the values are starting from 8, 9, 10 and so on, many are given, and you are finding for z by 3. Z by 3 means if you will find for 8 means 8 by 3. 8 by 3 actually directly you can't write 8 by 3. Division we have already studied, from class 3 onwards you are studying, and mixed fraction also you know how to write down. 8 divided by 3. 3 2s are 6. Here remainder 2. So how to write down this in mixed fraction? First the answer 2, then remainder 2 by 3. This is the mixed fraction. So here it will come 2 by 3. That is given in the row z by 3, given in your textbook. Similarly 9 by 3. 9 by 3 already you know it is 3. Then 10 by 3 in the same way it will come 3 1 by 3. So you have to go on, and the equation you should get the answer 4. Z by 3 you should get 4. So actually the answer is 12. So first you find it for 11 and then you find it for 12. So here also some mixed fraction you will get, here you will get 4. So the solution of the equation will be 4. Likewise you have to solve. And the next one, m minus 7. M minus 7 is a subtraction you have to do. So this one I am not going to solve here. That you just do practice by your own. Coming to question number 5. Here some riddles types questions are given. Riddles means some statements will be given. You have to read out and just in the form of expression you have to write. Like go round a square. Go round a square means all the sides of a square you have to go round. Counting every corner. How many corners are there in square? This is not the solution. This just for the explanation I am writing. How many corners are there in square? 4 corners are there. And thrice and no more. 3 times. Thrice means 3 times. 3 times you have to go on all the corners. Means into 3 you have to go on. The answer will be 12. And count to me. Count to me. To get exactly 34. Solve the following riddles. You may yourself construct such riddles. Who am I? Means who am I means for the variable you have to find out the value. Go round a square, counting every corner. 4 corners are there. Thrice and no more. Add the count to me. Add this count to me. Add means this number you have to add. To me. To me means who is that you do not know. So take it as any of the variable and add it to me. Add it to me. This variable is talking about itself. So this you are adding and 12 you are adding to this. And to get exactly 34. So exactly 34 you will get here. Now this value you have to find out. Means you will solve 4 minus 2, 2, 3 minus 1, 2. So this number is exactly 22. So this riddle, in this way we have to solve. Repeat it once again. First of all, read the sentence given in this riddle one by one. Okay, like go round a square. So how many means in one round means every corners you have to count. How many corners are there in a square? There are 4 corners in a square. And thrice and no more. Thrice means 3 times. Means 3 times you have to go. Thrice means 3 times means into 3 you will do. So we have done here. Add the count to me. Add the count to me. To me means that is the new number. Means that is the number. So you will write there one sentence. Let the number be x. So that all you are getting in PDF. Means all the statements and all and how to write that all you will get in the solution of PDF. Let that number be x. And add that count to me. This count. This 12 what you have got. This count you have to add to the number means x plus 12 and to get exactly 34. Exactly 34 when you are getting, when you are adding this 12 to that number. Means now your equation is x plus 12 is equals to 34. This is our equation. Now we will have to solve this equation. Now in the beginning when we have started the topic equation, that time only I have told you that there are 2 ways of solving the equation. First method is called as trial and error method, in which one by one values we are putting and then getting one answer, and then we are checking whether you are getting this RHS or not. Until and unless you are not getting that RHS, we will say no, that is not the value. And when you get that value exactly equal to the right hand side, then we will say that yes, this is the value. This is called as trial and error method. And the next method is called as direct method. So here and earlier only, while explanation of the trial and error method only, I have told you that this trial and error method is not the practical method. Practical method means this trial and error method cannot be used every time and for every kind of equation. Okay, so like here you want the answer quickly, you just want to solve this equation and write the answer. So here we cannot use the trial and error method. Direct method we will use here. Now you should understand what is this direct method. Here just I have solved and told you that answer is 22. How we will solve? Let us see. Here this is plus 12. This plus 12 when you transfer to the other side of equal, this plus changes to minus. This plus when you send to the other side of equal, it changes to minus. This is plus 12. When it is going to the other side, it will become minus 12. And when you are making the cube, जब लाइन बनाते हैं कहीं जाके, जैसे फीस देने के लिए या कहीं भी जगह लाइन लगानी होती है, तो हम लोग लाइन के हमेशा पीछे जाके जुड़ते हैं ना, कि कोई तुमको जगह दे देगा कि आजा भाई आजा, सामने आके खड़े हो जाओ. You will not get that space ना. हम लोग कभी भी जाएंगे तो पीछे जुड़ते हैं ना. जो पहले से खड़े हो वही खड़े रहेंगे. हम अगर लेट पहुंच रहे हैं तो हम पीछे जाकर उस लाइन में जुड़ेंगे. Like that only this number 34 is already there. ये पहले से वहां पर है तो ये 34 वहां का वही रहेगा. This plus 12 when you are transferring, तो ये उसके पीछे जाकर जुड़ेगा. So this 34 जो पहले से वो वही रहेगा. This plus 12 changes to minus 12, ये उसके पीछे जाकर जुड़ा. So now it became 34 minus 12. Now it is the numbers only 34 minus 12. Everyone can do 34 minus 12. So you got 22 and here left only x. So x is equals to 22. And what is this x? X is that number which we have taken, which value exactly that riddle is asking. So now you understood how we have to solve this riddle. Coming to the next B part of this riddle. So this kind of direct method, mostly you have to practice for MCQs types also, for any type of competitive exams also, and for such kind of riddles also, direct method will only be applicable. Coming to the second part, one by one sentence you read and you should know some of the things. Like square, in the previous question we have seen. Square, if you are knowing that square is having 4 corners, then only you can solve. अगर यही नहीं पता होगा कि स्क्वायर में कितने कॉर्नर होंगे तो कैसे इसको सॉल्व कर पाते? So that much things you should know, na? So now coming to the next question, for each day of the week. So here what you should know, that a week, how many days are there in a week? This question KG students are also learning. Means how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. Okay, make an up count. Up count means उसके ऊपर जोड़ेंगे. Up count from me. Here me means that number is talking. Let that number be x. Let that number be x or y, something, anything we are taking. Add this up count from me means इसमें when you are adding this number of days of the week, if you make no mistake, you will get exactly 23. If you are not making any kind of mistake, you will exactly get 23. So now this is your equation. Now solving this equation by direct method, as we have done earlier, y we will keep here only. Then this plus y we have to remove from here. So we will start from equal, 23 is already there. This plus 7, when you are transferring to the other side, it will change to minus 7. And now you subtract. It becomes 16. So your new number or the number about which the riddle is talking about is 16. Am I correct here? 16 and 7, 23. 16 is that number. Okay. Coming to the third part. I'm a special number. So here one special number is talking about. Let us take any other variable, because first question we have taken x, second question we have taken y. Let this third question we are taking z as the variable. Now this special number which is talking about is about z. Now take away from me is 6. Take away means minus from me. मतलब उस number में से minus 6 you have to do. Means z minus 6 you will do. Okay, this much is clear. A whole cricket team. Yes, now we have one more important thing. You should know how many players are there in a cricket team. How many players are there in a cricket team? There are 11 players in a cricket team. A whole cricket team you will still be able to fix. मतलब when you will take out this minus 6, still one cricket team will be able to fix. मतलब उसके बाद भी cricket team बनेगी. Cricket team is having 11 players, so here you will get equal to 11. So now this is your equation. Now direct method of solving the equation, keeping the variable there only. This plus 6 minus 6 is extra. So starting with equal plus 6, you will transfer to the other side. 11 will be here at the first position only. Minus 6 when you are transferring, it will change to plus 6. Okay. Now 11 plus 6 is 17. So that special number is 17. Understood? Now coming to the fourth question. Now 3 of the variables we have already used, x, y and z. Let us take any other, a, b, c, element, anything. Let us take n. Fourth part I am talking about. Let us take the number n. Tell me who I am. This number is talking about tell me who I am. I shall give a pretty clue. Till here, within these two statements, you did not got any of the clue. अभी तक कुछ नहीं मिला. Only you have taken that number. Let it be n. Okay. You will get me back. You will get me back means इक्वल करने से n ही वापस मिलेगा. You will get me back इक्वल करने से n ही वापस मिलेगा. When कब मिलेगा? If you take me out of 22. 22 में से take me out means minus. 22 में से उसी नंबर को माइनस करेंगे. ओके, टेक मी आउट मीन्स माइनस. टेक मी आउट, मी मीन्स वो नंबर. टेक मी आउट फ्रॉम 22. 22 में से उस नंबर को निकालेंगे. 22 माइनस n, you will get me back. Back means equal that number only. So this is your equation. Now the direct method of solving the equation. Directly here you cannot do because you are having according to me, children are having the habit that the first number or term or expression, whatever you say it, not expression, the number or variable, whatever it is, you are keeping at that position only. The second thing only we are having the habit of transferring to the other side. So 22 only we will keep here. 22 we kept here only. Now equal sign. Now this minus n, when you transfer to the other, this n will be here. And this n, when you will transfer, it will change to plus n. Understood this much? This n is already here, and this minus n, when you are transferring, minus changes to plus, and this n came here. Okay. Now this is 22, and this is 1n plus 1n. It is 2n. This multiplication, algebraic expressions you might have studied. N into n, that is n square, and n plus n is 2n. Now you can just transfer here and there. You can write down 2n is equals to 22. 2n you can write down here, 22 here. Now keep n here. Here nothing is there means into, means it will go here in divide form. Equals to 11. So that number is 11. Understood? So here we have completed exercise 11.5, and along with that you have completed this chapter number 11 algebra. So my dear students, yes, we have completed chapter 11 algebra, and as you know, first exercise PDF already you have received. This rest of the chapter PDF you will get maybe tomorrow or maybe by Saturday you will get. And workbook already I have told you to complete. Any day I may ask through broadcast or through PDF to come and submit the workbook in school for checking. Any day it can be asked. So up to the chapter, up to where I have taught you, up to there the workbook must be completed. Write your name, class section, and it have to be submitted in school for checking and for seal also. Understood? So thank you for this much class today. Thank you.